I got another fragrance that's getting a lot of attention on YouTube. Ahmed al Maghribi Kaaf Noir. Now, is this a hype beast or a hidden gem? Stick around, let's talk about it.
And you wanna write it down? Would it kill you just to listen?
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to My 2 Cents 2.0. My name is Brian, and this is the channel that keeps you smelling great without breaking the bank. Well, again, everybody's getting their free bottles, but not this guy. No, I pay for my fragrances, and I paid $55, $60 for this from Perfume box. I've had it now for about 5 days, so this is only a 5-day wear of this fragrance, but I've seen a lot of people talking about what this reminds them of, and I've got to debunk a few things. That's the reason I'm putting this video out. But real quick, here's the box. Comes in a nice box. There's the back of the box. Whoopity-doo. There's the bottom of the box. Who freaking cares about the box? All right, now here's the bottle. I really like these bottles. It is a fingerprint magnet. Sorry, my light is shining real bright off this. And this is actually my scent of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it back on. And let's get to talking about it. So there's a lot of people out there that are saying that this smells and is compared to a Ventus Absolute and Dolce & Gabbana K. I've got to debunk a few things, okay? So when people are saying that this smells like a Ventus Absolute, there are certain characteristics of this fragrance. And the first one being that it comes in a black bottle. That's it, really. There's no pineapple in this fragrance. What you get right off the top is blood orange. It's a really nice blood orange. It's bright, it's zesty, it's got some nice sweetness to it, but it also has some nice darkness to it. Like it's got a little bit of depth to it. But you also get this really nice juniper berry that's giving a slight spiciness. It's giving it a really nice kind of almost aquatic quality, a little bit of like a watery quality. And this saying that it's a noir is a little deceiving because this fragrance is not really dark. Now it's got some depth to it, and that blood orange, which is kind of giving off a little bit of like an orangey grapefruit quality, is really nice. But there's no pineapple, there's no apple. There's no real spicy qualities to this. Now, there are a few spices in it, but not compared to what Absolute Aventus is. As this fragrance starts doing its thing, that citrus sticks around for about 30, 45 minutes, and the lavender comes in like shortly after that citrus blast from right off the top. But that lavender is met with a really nice clary sage. So this has got almost kind of like a blueness to it. It's almost a blue fragrance. It's actually very fresh. It's kind of invigorating because that citrus sticks around for quite some time, but that juniper berry really adds a nice coolness to it. That's the word I'm looking for. Kind of not aquatic, but a cooling quality. I get some nice ICO Super and Ambroxan, giving it some nice woody undertones. Now there is some nice patchouli, giving it a touch of a green spiciness. That Ambroxan ICO Super give it almost a little bit of a woody spiciness, but there's not a whole lot of spice in this. This is more fresh, bright, clean, zesty, woody. This is a very uplifting type of fragrance. Noir is a little deceiving, all right? There's not a lot of darkness to this. This is going to be perfect for the spring and summer. This is a great signature, style of fragrance. Now, them saying that it kind of smells like K, I can see that. It's got a little bit of that K quality to it, but this is not a mixture of Ventus Absolute and K, in my opinion. I get a little bit of Amiri from Ahmed al Maghribi in this, and it's probably coming from that ICO Super, which is giving it that cedar wood quality and a little bit of like an oak wood quality as well. So it's got a nice woody underlayment to it with all the rest of those aromatics and citruses sitting on top. I like this fragrance a lot. Now, the original Kaaf, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let me know if I'm not. Drop me a comment. But I've only got a sample of Kaaf, and I have been doing some testing with that. I'm not 100% sure if that's one I'm going to pick up. I do have it in a cart. I might pick it up. Longevity on that is great. It does kind of give me those Percival feels, but it's a little bit different. It's a little bit juicier, fruity right off the top, but there's something that fruit and some of the green notes in it. I believe it's like sage and maybe some fir in it. Kind of give me like almost like Elmer's glue type of smell. This doesn't have that at all. Now, some of the green facets, definitely from Kaaf, the original, are in this. The woody qualities are in this. But from the beginning through the mid, it's a completely different fragrance, in my opinion. This is great. Is it worth the hype? Absolutely. I think Ahmed al Maghribi makes fantastic fragrances. Even though they are inspired by other fragrances, I think what he's doing is he takes inspiration from a bunch of different fragrances, and like I've said before, blends them together, mixes them together, and makes his own. Now, does this have anything from Aventus Absolute? I guess maybe the aromatic qualities of it, that lavender, clary sage, maybe, even though it's not really a big component in, Absolute Aventus. Absolute Aventus has a way more vanilla and that pineapple, more spices. This is not really leaning into that vanilla. There is a nice sweetness to this as well, but I believe that's coming from whatever patchouli accord he's using. Other than that, and the black bottle, I don't really see it. I can see more of the Dolce & Gabbana K than I can from Absolute Aventus, but that's just me. Let me know what you think down below. Now, longevity. This has got some legs to it. Wore it for the last 5 days, and I'm going to say this. The projection on this in the first couple hours is fantastic. If you're rocking this and you go from the air conditioning to the outside, as soon as you hit the outdoors and it's hot out, man, poof, you can smell yourself. I mean, it's potent. And this is like, this is 52% fragrance oils. So extract the Parfum, definitely for sure. It's got some legs. I get 10, 11 hours of longevity, and I did not have to spray it and let it sit up on the shelf. It was ready to go. I think my batch says that it was bottled up in December of 2025. Hopefully it matured enough, at the factory. But hell, maybe this is going to get even stronger. Who knows? This would be a great signature scent. Like I said, this leans more on that blue type of fragrance, not a noir. It's just a little deceiving. I might have said or called this Kaaf Blue. I don't know. Like I said, it's deceiving. This is a very bright, uplifting, great summertime fragrance, and came out at the perfect time. It's hot. This radiates in the heat. Perfect. And for the price, man, can't beat it. $55. I think it's going to, drop even further, or $55, $60. I think it'll probably drop down just a little bit, just like Kaaf did, probably in that $35 to $45 range. But even at, 55, 60 bucks, I think it's completely worth it. Get a solid presentation, a super hefty bottle, great atomizer, great juice, extract de parfum. What else could you ask for? I do believe this is going to be a hidden gem, because a lot of people out there are not talking about Ahmed al Maghribi. Well, at least a lot of his other fragrances. Now, the newer fragrances, yeah, they're getting some hype. And yeah, this is, it deserves some hype. But don't be deceived and think that you're going to get a one-to-one Aventus Absolute clone, because you're not. And it's not really Aventus Absolute. It's its own thing. But that's my opinion. Let me know, have you tried Kaaf Noir? What do you think? What is your opinion on it? Do you think it smells like Aventus Absolute? Do you think it smells like Dolce & Gabbana K? Or what fragrance do you think it smells like? That's all I got for you all today. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And if you enjoyed today's content, then do me a favor. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always remember, keep smelling great and stay frugal. And I'll see you in the next one.
And you wanna write it down? Would it kill you just to live?